Hey guys, this is Sean. I want to make a quick video for everybody to get you up to speed where we're at. Um, Let me bring in the scan data to start with. So this is the interface for the registration software that we use, and so you can see here's all the scans. I think we had about 48 scans the day that I was there. And so let me bring this guy in. So this is the full point cloud before it was cleaned up. So let me bring you into the bundle cloud here. So this is everything that the scanner sees from the inside of the house. And you can even see your neighbor's house here, the one with the chimney and all the copper, across the whole backyard, homes up on the hillside, your neighbor across next door. And I think we might have even grabbed the street and the homes across the street there. But anyway, this is that's the full point cloud. You can see we've got windows out here. This is reflections from the inside, and what it does, the scanner projects it outside of the room. So a lot of this data, the reason I wanted to show this to you is I wanted to show you how much stuff can be generated. And you can imagine that if you guys have me do the scan around the perimeter of the house, how much data we can get if we're actually outside of the house. And then that way we can get full thickness of the walls and everything like that. But anyway, it's kind of fun to see the neighborhood from the inside of the house. Also, I wanted to show you setup cloud here. So this is the, as I told you, let me turn off these. The green lines are the connections between the scanner, and then the red dots are the actual location where the scanner was sitting. Let me turn those guys off. So the scanner does a 360-degree dome photograph from each one of its locations. And behind this HDR photograph, there are points, and we can take measurements. And so we can go to this ruler tab here, and we can click on points, and we can get distances. And it also tells me if I'm out of plumb in the Y or the Z, or excuse me, the X or the Y, and it gives me the dimension. So I didn't click perfectly plumb, so you can see in the Y I'm out 3 and 11/16 inches out one direction. But anyway, let me turn that guy back off. So this is the, let me turn the balls back on here. So I can go back and I can click on any one of those points, and then it'll take me to that location. And then I can do the same thing, take measurements, whatnot. So the photographs are good for checking out the space. What I wanted to do here was show, well, I'll show you here. So this guy here, if we do a quick bounding box, so this creates a controllable bounding box that I can slice through the house. And let's put that like that. Take that like that. So now I can do a slice anywhere through the house. Let's turn this guy back on, and I'll bring this guy in from the back side there. Let's take it to where the stairs are. And then turn that off. Not quite into the stairs yet, so let's turn that back on. Bring that back out into the stairwell. There we are. All right, so you can see here's the staircase. You can see the thickness in the floor, which is kind of cool. Over here in the kitchen, you can see this is the drop down ceiling area, so they probably headed this guy out because they had plumbing and stuff that they needed to go in there. Same thing with this guy over here. And but anyway, so this is the point cloud, and let me get rid of this. So from here, what I'm going to do, So from here, what I'm going to do is I have to go, which I've already done. I just wanted to show you this. Is I go back and I clear out all of this old data. I'm going to keep this copy in case we do the exterior of the house, because having all this extra stuff is going to be good for registration, tying the stuff I did on this day to the new data. But let me turn this guy off or minimize this, and let's bring in the so this is the cleaned up point cloud. And so what I've done here is we've taken away all of the exterior trees and stuff like that and really cleaned up the interior. And then if we do the exterior of the house, then we'll take that the data that you just saw and join those guys together, and then come back in and clean it so the house is just sitting there. You don't need all the trees. It's a lot of extra data that's needed. So what I did here is, let's go back, let's kind of go inside through here. So you can see I created walls based off of the data, and there's a little bit of discrepancy between the as-builts and what's actually there, but it's pretty close. And so a couple of the things that I did, you can see this is the footprint where the actual doorway is. And one of the things that Denise was talking about doing was putting a arched 4-foot wide opening in here with a pair of doors coming into the dining room. So I went ahead and placed that in there. I'm going to turn off the point cloud here for a second. Let me jump out. It's a lot of data, so it kind of slows the computer down, but let's turn this guy off. So what we have here is, this is the model of the kitchen. And so I've got the drop down ceiling. Let me turn that off. I've got the short ceiling. So this guy here. And so what I did is I put your 48-inch range. That's the face of it there. This is the hood with the shape. We've got cabinet up over the top. We have we need this upper area across here to vent and to travel sideways. What I did, I can move this guy really easily, but let's jump in here real quick, see if you can see it when I turn the point cloud back on. So you can see where the cooktop is right now. It's offset because there was the cabinet that had the double ovens over here, and I know that there's a chaseway over in here that's through this other cabinet, and even if we have to do a chaseway over here, I just wanted to see what your guys' thoughts were on moving the range over. So it is the centerpiece of this. So we have an equal size base cabinet on either side with an upper that's the same. So this guy is sitting in the middle. It's such a beautiful piece that I think it would look really cool if it wasn't squished over here against the side. But I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. I went ahead and put a farm style sink in here, and one of the questions I wanted to see is if you wanted to make this cabinet, maybe this section here and the base of it pop out a little bit, so we don't just have a straight line. I know that the farm style sinks break up that look, but we have a situation here where we could bring this cabinet out an inch or so that you have your countertop come out, jog, and then go to the farm style sink so it protrudes out just a little bit. I wanted to get your thoughts on that. I spoke with Denise about, she didn't want to, because this guy here has a wood panel that will match the cabinetry, the doors and drawer fronts. And typically what I do is if we have a drawer front here and a pair of doors or a bank of drawers, I'll put a drawer front and then a matching face frame and door down below, so this doesn't look like a panel. It's hidden, especially being as we're going to do a flush inset face frame type cabinetry, so we can really hide that dishwasher face. But this guy here is what it is. There's the microwave, so you're going to see the face of that guy. And so Denise wanted to have it away from the nook, so you don't see it when you're looking in here all that much. Another thing that I did here was we had talked about, let's bring this guy. We had talked about having this archway so that the face of these doors, we can do a nice panel detail here that matches the doors with that following that arch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, the same panel molding that goes on the doors, we'll do panels going up this opening and across the top of this guy. So those will be curved. Those will really look good. And then coming down the other side. So it'll be a really nice entry looking into the nook. And then this pair of doors, this is a 4-foot wide opening. You can see where the existing doorway is, and if I turn the point cloud back on, you can see we still have plenty of room where your heat register is. There's still plenty of room there. I think we still have 4 or 6 inches away from there. And I don't know if there was going to be, or you have this pair of doors here. Denise had said something about 2 pairs, but maybe this is a glass set too. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, so we can have these guys open this way and then these guys here. And I'm going to pull this back up real quick. I want to look in here. Sorry about that. Setup cloud. Let's go in there. Yeah, so this would be a 4-foot wide pair of doors. I didn't know if you guys wanted to make this a pair, this was going to be an arch also. So you'd have an arch here, and then the one going, looking in from the entry into there, but we can discuss that. So anyway, if we can get some feedback on these guys, I can put, basically what I wanted to do here is I wanted to get locations of the appliances, because now, this is easier for me to move stuff right or left depending on where you guys want it, and then to draw the actual doors and face frames and stuff like that. But these countertops are all at 36 inches in height. Let me know if you guys want to have that taller or shorter. Window location, I think we have about 3 inches, 2 3/4 or 3 inches there from the side of the cabinet to the window. And this guy, these are stepped down, but let me turn it back on here. That's the short ceiling. So and what I did here is, this is where the brick is right now. And I think you guys had mentioned that you were taking the brick off of this wall. So if you want to do something different on this end, I stopped this cabinet at the side of the beam. I didn't know if you wanted to try to bring something over onto this side, or if these cabinets are going to come farther down towards the fireplace. That'll be one of our discussion items. So this guy's set up with the matching, applied doors. So I think that's it for right now. Hope you guys had a great weekend. If we can set up a time to go over these things, then I can start, placing stuff where you want them. Dishwasher, microwave drawer, location of the range and the hood. And let me know if those work for you, or if those need to be changed, and we can make those changes and then start putting all the fun stuff on the cabinets. So thanks a lot, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.